Hey, TechFan Productions here, coming out with you another video. This video is how to upgrade your Directv DVR from 1 terabyte to 4 terabytes. Right now on sale at Best Buy for $89 is a 4 terabyte Western Digital drive. You also need to get an eSATA external case for it. Here's one that I suggest, but there's tons out there, so pick what will work for you. I had an AV Book drive laying around. It was only a 1 terabit drive, so it doesn't make sense to put that in. So I knew I needed to upgrade that. So all I did was you just pull the case apart. You might want to break in some of the tabs when you get it apart, but I didn't really care because it doesn't really matter. It's just a drive case. It's not a big deal. So after you get the case out, you're just going to remove those 2 screws. The little board comes out. Then you just stuck with the drive. And this is the old drive. This is, you can see they put a green drive in there. So I went out to Best Buy. They have 2 drives available. One's on sale for $89. The other one's on sale, they say, for $199. But the better buy is one for $89. Everywhere else I looked was $10 more. So as rare as it is, Best Buy was the best buy for the day. So you can see here, I returned from the store. A little tidbit for you. Does anybody notice that Best Buy is located by Chipotle's? Why is that? I have no idea. But if you notice, the Best Buy, which really isn't the best Best Buy, who knows? Because sometimes I can say that Best Buy is not the best Best Buy. It could be not such a good buy. But in this case, they were $10 lower than even Micro Center and Amazon. So I took the trip over there and it was well worth it. It's not that far from me, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And when I got back home, I did the unboxing. This does not need to be an unboxing video. So all you're going to do is the same process as the other one. You're going to just take the thing apart. You're going to remove the drive. You're going to toss that aside. You're going to, there's little rubber grommets on the side that hold it in. You're just going to put those aside. You're not going to reuse those. And you're going to take off the little pegs off the side, which are also to hold it in. It's a torque bit, but you can also use a pair of pliers to get it out if you don't have a torque bit. And you're just going to slide that back piece off, and then you're going to have one drive there ready to go. It is just a Western Digital drive. It doesn't say specifically what it is, like a red or green or whatever. It doesn't matter. I can tell you it works perfectly fine. Make sure to stay to the end of the video because there is an important part about the upgrade that is at the very end of this. I'm not trying to get you to go through the whole video, but I do actually go through a lot of tips in here that are good for you to know when you're upgrading, special things that you're going to see and things that you're going to experience. I also do what they would call a litmus test by unplugging the drive while the drive is actually working, and I'll show you what happens there. I also show you what happens when you do put the new drive on and what has to go on with your recordings, your saved series. I show you what happens there too. So do stay to the end, but here you go. I put it in the housing I have. You'll do very similar for your external housing. So here you have the back of the Genie. You're looking for the SATA port. It's between the Ethernet port and the power port. You're going to go ahead and you're going to now put the hard drive enclosure either on the side of it. You can put it on the top of it, anywhere that's good for you. And you're going to take the SATA cord and you're going to plug the SATA cord. It can go upside down, so if it does, it will not fit in. Then just turn it around like you see here. Go ahead and click it in. It should make a slight clicking noise, or just at least as it's firmly in. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to now take the power cord. You're going to power the unit into the outlet. And now you'll see that it's fully connected here and it's fully connected on the back of the hard drive. Now after you connect in, you're going to hit the little red button on the side. You're going to hear this. You're going to hear a unit powering down, and then you're just going to power back up. It's going to say a few more seconds, and then you're going to see it says receiver self-check, and if all goes well and you did a good job, you're going to see where it says formatting storage. It's going to get to 100%. It's going to do another self-check, and then you should see the 1 of 2 checking satellite, almost done, and then it's going to go from 0 to 100%, and it's going to receive satellite info. And when you come back up, you're going to see where it says your DirectV experience redefined. You're just going to click OK, click continue, and one more click, and you're going to click on done for share your playlist, assuming you want yes and to share it all rooms. And then when you go into all your recordings, you're going to be like, oh no, where did all my recordings go? Well, that's why you stayed this far in the video, because I'll note at the end what happened to your recordings. So here I'm just going to make a quick recording of something new just to show how that works. And then I'm going to stop the recording fairly quickly. I'm going to play the recording back. Now you'll see that you only have one recording in there. I'm going to play that recording. You'll see the recording runs absolutely fine. That's just showing that the hard drive is doing what it's supposed to do. Now what happens if you disconnect the SATA port while everything is on? You're going to get that sound again where the device is going to reboot. When the device reboots, it's going to come back up. It's going to say running self-check. And you're going to get the 1 of 2 again. You're going to get the 2 of 2. You're going to go from 0 to 100%. And then you're going to see that all of your old recordings are still in there. So good tip here, if you have some old recordings that you don't want to lose, just go ahead and unplug your SATA drive and you will see that the unit will reboot. And what happens when you plug it back in? Well, when you plug it back in and you go into menu, you're still going to get your old list. So the secret there is if you want to get your new hard drive back, go to the side of it, hit that reset button again, let the device come back up. You'll see, of course, almost there. Coming back up, you'll see just a few more seconds, and you'll see it's running the receiver check. And when you come back up, it'll do, of course, the 1 of 2 again, then the 2 of 2, going from 0 to 100%. And you'll see you have your new drive connected with just that one recording that we made. Now I'm going to make another recording in here just to show a couple of things that you can also go in. If I want, I'm going to delete the first one that we made earlier. After I delete the first one, we'll go ahead and we'll play that second one. And we'll show that everything is running as it should. Good tip here for also to know is that in the guide, the channel logos and the information should take a few hours to repopulate. Then you'll see everything that you had there previously. The only thing you're not going to get back is your recordings that you had previously. The only way to get them is to either unplug the drive. So you still have them, but they're not in there, because now you're starting fresh. The other thing you're starting fresh from, unfortunately, is if you go into Manage Recordings and you look at your series manager, you won't have any series in there. I just did a test series by putting the People's Court in there. And as you see, you'll have, well, I have 99% free now because I had that one recording there, but you'll have 100% free because everything is now fresh. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up. Please subscribe. It takes a lot to make these videos. And as usual, have a great day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.